At the Air Canada Centre, awaiting the arrival of the Maple Leafs, and our third period face-off is brought to you by Sokoloff Lawyers. Seriously injured, don't put it off! Call Sokoloff, the personal injury experts. Visit areyouhurt.ca. Ilya Bryzgalov coming down from the space shuttle and joining the Edmonton Oilers.
Well, you know what? I gotta tell you, I'm pulling for him, because I always like to see. I know how much money he made when he signed with the Philadelphia Flyers, and probably playing for what, $750 to $1 million just to play back in the National Hockey League with Edmonton. But I'll tell you, he's an underdog now, and he's a guy that I know a lot of people made fun of him, the HBO thing, and what he talked about with the universe. But if he would have stood in his head, he would have been a legend in the game. I mean, on and off the ice. Here in a business where we talk about how players are so mundane, it's the same answers and everything else. Here was a guy that was different, and was interesting and comical, and we ridiculed him for it. And that bothered me a bit. So I'd love to see him bounce back.
Because if things had turned differently and your career had blossomed into the National Hockey League,
that would have been me. Yes.
Because I know you're out there. Oh, you're out there, mister. I'm telling you, you're out there.
I love that guy.
He makes you look sane.
Well, Jeff Reese, who's a goalie coach in Philadelphia, did thank me. He said, you prepared me for him.
We're underway. The Leafs 2-hour right, and the Devils 2-hour left in a face-off coming back into the Devils zone on an icing right off. Oh, yes. Well, that'll be good. They are, if the panic button isn't being jumped on, it's certainly within reach of Edmonton. They're trying to make a number of moves here without giving up their youth. Harold gets it out at center and flips it in. Now from a sharp angle, a shot ramps up off his stick up into the screen and out of play. And that move, for now, will put an end to any thoughts, rumors, speculation that the Leafs might make a goaltending trade to Edmonton for something or other. So
I don't know. I think if you're Dave Milnes, you'll like what you've got. But having one guy go in constantly, at least for now, eventually, that will change. As we saw with Tuukka Rask and Tim Thomas in Boston. That's a retirement by Thomas.
Yep. Snuck down into the zone. Here's Clarkson after a loose puck. He's nailed from behind into the boards. The puck still free in his skates. Goes now to Mason Raymond. Raymond along the wall trying to get it back to the blue line. Clarkson arrives on the scene but can't get it in deep. And now the Devils will play it around back to their own goal to Sidlitsky. The Leafs nothing and the Devils nothing here in the third period on Hall of Fame night and Remembrance Day coming up as well. Both ceremonies prior to the game. Puck in the center ice area, carried to the red line by Harold and fired down into the Toronto zone. Ramson ties his man up. Van Riemsdyk into the corner. I'm going to ask you what you thought of James Van Riemsdyk at center ice here in his first efforts, Jimmy. As it's up against the wall, let's bang away at it. Dug out now by Bernier. He tries to come in front, comes back to Harold, a shot, and out quickly is Jonathan Bernier to make the save for Toronto, and he's going to hold off.
This has not been an easy game for Jonathan Bernier. Long stretches of inactivity, and then all of a sudden you got a 20-footer. Bernier has been brilliant, stopping all 23 shots for Van Riemsdyk. So far, just 3 of 10 on face-off serve.
Hasn't had a shot on goal yet. 3 hits. Harold over on the far side. Long shot is wide of the Leaf goal. Harold pinches down to play it around back to the net for Jagr. Jagr being chased by Phaneuf. Jagr loses the puck, but it's gobbled up, and a penalty is coming to Toronto. Phaneuf, I believe, is going to get the gate. And a hook will come to the Leaf captain, and there will be the first power play opportunity for the New Jersey Devils.
And you know it was going to come. You're in a position now that even if it's a marginal call, you can't argue it. You had the first 4 power plays of the game. The armor Jagr faced by Dion Phaneuf, and the stick just got caught under the left arm of the New Jersey forward.
1:47, the time of the infraction. And the draw won and rattled off the boards past Yager out and down the ice. The Devils' power play, 9 of 53. 18th in the NHL. The league penalty killing is 4th at 87.1%. And an offside at the Toronto blue line halts the rush. It'll be brought back into the center ice area.
Jersey Joe 0 for 13 in the last 4 come into this one. Previous 5, they went 8 for 25. That included a 4 for 7 game against the Boston Bruins. The game that the Devils went to Boston and won 4-3. All 4 goals coming in the power play.
And since then, 0 for 13 in the next 4. Did you say that?
Somebody.
Yeah. I was looking up some neat stuff.
We never talk anymore.
I know. There's Yager weaving to the blue line and into Zajac. He'll flip it around back to the net. Kuhlman in there after it with Michael Ryder. Fraser got it back but couldn't get it out. Zidlitsky at the blue line. Off in the wing and now shot stolen on a great play by Nikolai Kuhlman, and he sends it out and down the ice. Nicky Borashevsky, haven't seen him in years, and he's here again tonight. And obviously looking at Kuhlman. Now here's a chance in the left wing, a shot. And save made by Bernier off the stick of Adam Henrique. And the face-off coming in the Toronto zone to the right.
Henrique has had a rough go of it. 5 goals and 6 points on the year. His rookie year, a couple of years ago, 16 goals and 51 points. Last year, 11 goals, 5 assists. This year, 5 goals, 1 assist for the Cy Young numbers being posted by Henrique. But I think, safe to say, was probably came into the league with the thought that he was more of a playmaker.
Ice by Toronto right off the face-off and now brought out by Green. Up on the wing, it's played in over the line. Cody Franson wrapping it along the boards. Can't push it ahead there for Smithson, who's out in a penalty-killing role. Now rattled around the boards and to the line and out. And Smithson banking it ahead for Raymond. Raymond in over the line on the right wing. Can't drive the net. And loses it back to the goal. Teams will change in the goal.
Smithson would have seen Raymond a little earlier. Raymond was gone on a breakaway.
On the right side for Steve Bernier. Back to the blue line. Long shot from the point. Wristed on goal by Eric Jelena. And Jonathan Bernier makes the save. Penalty is 8 seconds to go in it. The face-off to the left of the Toronto net.
So shutout streaks on both sides continuing. Jersey Devils coming off a 3-0 win last night over the Philadelphia Flyers. The Leafs were shut out last Saturday against the Vancouver Canucks 4-0.
Nothing here. Larson at the point. Unable to shoot it at the net. Sends it around back of the goal. Mark Fraser jams his man in there. The puck comes free. Centering effort broken up by Smithson, who pushes it on to Phaneuf. Out of the box, he sends it up for McClement. McClement dropping it back. Pushed back into the corner by Phaneuf, who gets a chance to play a little forward here. Now he's heading for the bench. Yager onto the right wing for Zajac. Long shot steered into the corner by Jonathan Bernier. Riley ties up his man, and the Leafs get it out at center ice. Kessel in across the line. Kessel stops. Cross ice pass. Unable to shoot it with Gardner. Gardner now at the blue line to Kessel. Kessel rolls it into the slot, and Van Riemsdyk couldn't find it. Kessel sweeping it around back to the net for Joffrey Lupul. Lupul goes into the near corner trying to get it back to the blue line, but finds Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk in the corner to Kessel. Back to the blue line to Morgan Riley. Riley gets away from his man, sends it to the net, steered wide of the goal by Schneider. Devils will carry out. Ryan Carter got it ahead across the line for Giona. Shot, and that was stopped by Bernier, is going hard to the net was Ryan Carter. Laid down into the Toronto zone by Steve Bernier. Puck still along the wall, battling for it there. And it's grabbed by Carl Gunnarsson, and he gets it ahead, and Kadri is out at center. Kadri rolling it into the left wing corner, and in goes Clarkson with it. Clarkson bangs in there, and so does Kadri. Clarkson came out with the puck. Back to the blue line to Carl Gunnarsson. He failed on a pass, but Mason Raymond got it in, and the shot went off the stick wide. Clarkson down back of the net. Clarkson swinging it back to the blue line to Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson to the far side to Phaneuf. He's unable to shoot it, and when he did, it was blocked. Mason Raymond has grabbed the rebound, though. He's playing into the corner, dug out there by Green, and he'll slip it high off the glass to center. Toronto with it again, to the line and in. A wrist shot is right on, a big rebound off Snyder, but no one there to take advantage of it, and it's played down into the Toronto end. Mark Fraser, double teamed in there. Seddenby comes out with it, pass in front of the net, good poke check there by Bernier. He had Ryder coming across the goal crease area and poked it off his stick. Down in the far corner in the Toronto zone. Eric Zellinar trying to play it in front, and it's gloved by Bernier. With 13:37 to play in the third period, this game is patiently waiting for its first goal. You're listening to Bolts of Canadian Leafs Hockey on TSN 1050 and the Maple Leafs Radio Network.